he said he saw me in the street and I was running. I go.
And he said you had a gun.
No, he said.
I heard that part, and that shit tickled me. I'm like, this nigga don't carry no gun.
What am I doing with a gun at Big Boy's radio show?
King Thomas, live from the comments, man. Before we get into this video, look, man, y'all gonna have to stop watching my videos without subscribing, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my motherfucking channel.
Fuck, I was with a gun.
In LA?
But he
damn
was
sure they ain't got no gun.
Said, and first of all, in the street, where am I in the street? I got a rent-a-car. No one's in the street. I have a rent-a-car and I drove to Big Boy's place because I do Big Boy's show. You know Big Boy.
Yeah.
Shit. I do his show. And you know when you go out of the door, you know the big door, you gotta leave. You can't stand
You
right
did the
there.
station or you did his other joint?
His the like the podcasting one where he's sitting on the other side.
Okay, you did the
where the door opens up and you gotta move out the way for the next person. So when I came, I hadn't seen him since COVID and the whole thing with Farrakhan and all that. And when Lord Jamar, like we left him, right? We said, hey, we're not gonna do your show no more because of what you said about Mr. Farrakhan. You're not gonna apologize. So I went with Jamar because Jamar's like, yo, then fuck it. If you gonna stand on your shit, we standing on our shit. So then a couple years later, you know, Jamar ends up going back
on something
to Vlad. He goes back, you know, he's on Vlad again after he said we're not. I went with him because I was like, it's a black thing. I'm gonna be on your side. Now them two are talking shit about me. I go, you're the one that told me let's get out of here. So I said, yeah, on some black shit. Now you back over there because you lost an argument about whether the earth is flat or round. We had a scientist come.
I wish I was on here that episode.
We had a Dave the Communicator science dude go against Lord Jamar about whether the earth is flat.
I remember that.
And Jamar kind of like snapped on him, whatever. And then after that, Jamar got mad at me, you know, about that whole shit. Then he started dogging me and said, watch. You know, watch, Godfrey's gonna go back to Vlad. Watch, like a good old boy. And then he went back to Vlad. I was like, what? And then now they talking shit about me. And he said, yeah. And then he was talking shit to Aries. Aries didn't fall for it. And Will's Mills, you know Will's Mills?
I don't know Will's Mills.
Will Mills?
Not familiar. But
he's a guy out of Orlando.
Yeah.
With a beard. Pack you up. He goes, that pack you up, son. He got some funny shit online. So he goes, yeah, Godfrey's a punk. He's a punk. I go, where the fuck are you getting this punk shit from? I'm not doing your show. I said I wasn't going to do your show because just on principle, I'm not doing your show. He goes, well, he's not invited back. I go, but I'm not doing your show.
Yeah.
It's not about me. And he goes, yeah, I fed Godfrey meals. What the fuck is wrong with you? You didn't feed me any meals. Why are you lying? He fed me meals. I did it. He's a punk. I saw him in the streets. You saw me at Big Boy's show. And I said, what's up? He goes, we got to talk. I said, all right. And I just kind of blew it off. But you didn't see me in the street. You had a bodyguard, a black dude guarding you like this. He had a bodyguard. You walk around with bodyguards. I don't. You like me. When we see each other, we are ourselves. I don't walk around with a bodyguard because I'm not a bitch ass dude. I'm not a fuck boy. So people respect me in the street. I'm not shitty to people.
Yeah.
I don't have to look over my back because you're going around shitting on black men and pitting us against each other. That's what the fuck you do. As you fuck with black women, you fuck black men. That's what you fuck us in our reputation. That's what the fuck you do. And then you try to talk shit to other black men to amp them up and get them against me. And it doesn't happen. It doesn't work. But don't lie. My thing is, why are you lying? You are fucking lying, bro. You fed me meals like I'm some UNICEF child. The fuck is wrong with you? I was like, please,
you fucking crazy.
Please. I'm like, please. That's how he. That's
he did phrase it that way. That was crazy.
I've never ever. And he says Godfrey of all people was the one begging me the most to be on the show. You're lying again. Why are you lying, motherfucker? We ask each other to be on each other's podcasts. That's how we do it. Hey, I'd love to be on your podcast. No one goes, I'm begging you. We don't do that. We go, hey, I'd love to be on your podcast. Vlad, whenever we had podcasts, we'd be like, yo, hey man, when you want to, we want to do another podcast? Yeah, let's do it. That's how we did it. I was never begging to be on your fucking show. And you lied. He lied 4, 5, 6 times. Lied on me. just talking crazy. I was like, what is this motherfucker? Then he was like, yo, then he's talking about my family. I didn't talk about your family. I said, you have a black wife and black children, and you disrespect black men. And there's a lot of white dudes that do that kind of shit. Will be with a black woman, but don't like the men of the fucking race. That's what. Remember Ray Donovan? Remember that show Ray Donovan with John Voight?
Showtime.
I love that show. And John Voight he's in a nail shop. Black woman's doing his nail. She goes. So you like black women, huh? He goes, oh, I love black women. It's the men I don't like.
Gee.
That was a dope ass statement.
Yeah, well, the white
But this shit is real. They'll be with a black girl like they're civil rights leaders and shit because you're banging a black woman, but you still disrespect the men when we come around.
The white women who date black men do the same shit.
What you say?
White women who date black men, they do
No, it's the same shit.
Yeah,
the
same shit.
interracial dynamic is usually from an agenda. It's usually from trauma. It's not usually from love.
Fetish.
Bullshit. Yeah. I think it's a 0.0 percentage that, of course, some people are meant for each other, but most of it is traumatic bullshit, but nobody want to talk about that. But anyway, and I don't like that he pits us against each other. You make money off of us, which is fine. I knew what I was in for. I'm coming to get on a platform, blah, 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 but you ain't the only platform. And I'm, by the way, we was killing on that platform. Fuck you talking about. We all help each other.
Well, that's why they kept having you back. It's because you.
Yeah, I'm begging. Because, and now you're trying to get into gangster shit because I don't want to be on your show? And you're lying? Wow. That's crazy.
You was on Vlad a lot.
Yeah.
Because I thought you, Bootsy, and DL was like, nigga, the top three. Like, y'all was his go-to.
We was doing our shit, man.
I only been on that once. And that was quite recent.
Yeah.
And when I went on that was my whole focus was, I'm not saying no incriminating shit. Yeah, I'm not saying nothing about nobody.
Yeah.
And when I came, he was in Houston. When I pulled up by myself, and I got out my shit and went in and did his show. But I got some flack for something else. But he was asking me, questions from the special, and trying to, reel me in about other shit. But I'm pretty crafty. White people didn't start spin. So I'm pretty crafty when it comes to, if I don't want to ask. You spin a lot of shit when you in court and they ask you questions, so you had 5 kilos dope. When you say I had, like on my person, they may have been in the car that I didn't own.
I just thought of the joke that you did. I don't remember what's special, but the joke you did with your mom. You said your mom winked at you.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite jokes. I mean, in tears laughing. Because I can picture my mom doing the same goofy shit.
And my daddy,
that
come on,
was
girl.
so funny. That was so fucking funny.
Yeah, man.
It was, I was on, I was on Adam, what's that?
Adam 22 or some shit?
Adam 21.
Adam 21. I know the dude with the tattoos
jumper,
and shit.
Yeah. And after that, dude called me, text me, it DM me to my, you a fed. I said, because I said that I'm so sick of hearing every fucking black artist, I had to sell dope, I had to do. It's thousands of niggas in the hood that never sold dope.
Right.
Thousands
of artists. Thousands that never even touched it.
I never.
Never.
Like all our families not fucking broke and destitute.
Not the truth.
And nigga,
yeah.
I'm the only nigga in my family that has not finished college yet, nigga. My nieces and nephews and mama and sister and uncles and aunts, nigga, them niggas is like, yo, nigga. I was like, nigga, don't be keep pointing at me. Graduate one day, nigga.
It's facts.
It's like, yo,
facts, man. It's facts.
Yo, man, my sister tried to make me feel bad, nigga, about. So when are you gonna nail it down and just go ahead and go to school? And I just said no and got in my Bentley and drove off.
Me and my niggas live a good life. Plug in the trash till the morning light. All trap shit. Cold out here, so you better grip your pistol tight. Better keep it on. Mom and dad